Greetings, Miss McCarrick and classmates. I'm Michele Laramore for AVF 1309, and this is my app, Appetizing, which is a food and restaurant rating app. If you'll notice, the first button has an add and view feature. Just real quickly, this is where you would add all your data. I'm going to go quickly back to the home button, and we'll go ahead and close this. Here are my APIs, Instagram and Google Maps. Here we go, it's searching for my images, and what I chose to pull for my images is appropriate to my application. I have images of food, so the load is a little bit slow, but when it finishes loading, my images are stored on kind of a Polaroid. It has a Polaroid effect. And then we'll go back and my Google Maps. Now, for some reason, sometimes it'll show the entire map, and sometimes I have like half of an image. And then you can do satellite. I don't know if you can see, but you can do satellite and terrain on the map as well. I'll go back. And then we have the native features. I've got camera, and we'll do capture photo. And this is my son who is helping me. So we can do, oh, wait a minute. Let's do that again. I pushed the wrong button. Kind of awkward. Here we go. Go ahead. There we go. Kind of took the picture. Close. And we've also got a capture and edit where we can take the picture and close. For a while there, I did have the image library pulling up. I've been working with my code, and sorry about that. And somewhere along the way, I messed it up, and now my image library is not showing up. I'm still having, and for a while there, it was actually saving my images to the image library, and I can't stress enough, save often to your GitHub, or take notes, because you may have some success without even realizing it and forget what it was you did to make it work. So that's a little bit frustrating for me. But at one point I did have them working. And then I have an in-app browser. And I decided for the purpose of this class to pull up the Full Sail University homepage. Okay. And then we are done here. And we'll go back to the home page here. And here's the accelerometer. Now, one of the issues that I had with some of these apps is trying to get it to, it really should be like on an on-tap event, because there really is no need for an entire page for accelerometer and in-app browser, because it opens up a separate page anyways. But I had an issue making on tap work, or even on click, so I did an on page init and that unfortunately opens up an empty page. But I'm going to try and work on that in the 4th week and get that fixed. And I kind of got stuck on what I wanted to do for my 4th. I attempted to do geolocation, and for some reason that was messing with my code for my Google Maps, and so I removed it, and I was going to do store data, but that was getting too complicated in the short amount of time that I had left because, like I said, kind of fell behind. And then, of course, I have my discussion topics. If I can close that.
Let me help. Where are you trying to close?
Close that one. There we go. Project intent. And then, oops.
Yeah.
And accessibility. And you pretty much, and this week, of course, we'll be doing the industry research. And that is my iOS app. This is my Android app for appetizing. And pretty much has some of the same features. Add and view is just the regular part of the app. Here's my APIs, Instagram, go back, and Google Maps. And again, I don't know why it's only showing half of the map. But you've got satellite and terrain, and let me drag it over here. Yeah, it's kind of slow, but that's maps. And then my APIs, my data features, excuse me. Did the in-app browser. And accelerometer. And at one point I actually had it loading in this page. Like I said, I was having issues getting on tap to work. It would have been preferable for it to function on tap, and we don't even need a whole page for accelerometer. But on page init does not work without a separate page, and so that's what I did. And I've got my discussion topics. And that's pretty much it. There are some things that I need to fix. I know in iOS I need to add one more native feature and get that camera functioning the way it's supposed to. But that's it for this week.